somewhere in me is this little glimmer of hope. I just want to be a normal person.
Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you are sleeping. Morbidly obese people from all over the country got help from my 600-pound life main character Dr. Now to change their lifestyle by losing weight. Throughout all the 8 seasons, people get brilliant results as per their expectations, but on the other hand, some face unwanted results because of their crazy rigid nature. But today in this video, we will look at some of the eye-opening cases on my 600-pound life. Amber Rachdi. When Amber Rachdi was 23 years old, she first appeared on the My 600-Pound Life show in Season 5 with her 657 pounds weight. Obesity had always been a real struggle for her since her childhood. She shared that she couldn't stand for more than 30 minutes in a row because her legs carried most of her weight. Therefore, she always felt like nasty, yucky monster, but fortunately, she lost 20 pounds to qualify for her gastric surgery. Then, with the help of Dr. Now, Amber lost 337 pounds within a year by going through gastric surgery. But she hadn't stopped there and lost over 400 pounds by fighting with her weight. She even posted her beautiful weight-losing journeys on social platforms like Facebook and Instagram. In fact, she still keeps updating her social platforms with her pinup-style selfies. She was the one who used to hate herself for the way she looks. She posted a caption on one of her Instagram posts. "I spent a long time not liking me, so I'm documenting moments I feel pretty." She shared once on my 600-pound live show that her obesity issue prevented her from being intimate with her boyfriend. But she got engaged in 2016 and since then has been living her life fully with her fiancé. Marla McCants. When Marla McCants, mother of 3 kids, appeared in 2015, Season 3, Episode 10, she was actually at the edge of dying as she was suffering from arthritis, diabetes, gout, and because of her weight, she had lymphedema as well. She couldn't stand on her feet because of her heavy weight, therefore, she hadn't left her bed for a long time. Her daughters were the ones who were taking care of her and bringing her food because otherwise, their mother could get angry at them. According to Dr. Now, Marla was the heaviest patient he ever dealt with. She gained weight when she was dealing with her abusive boyfriend, who even shot 2 officers when they came to rescue her. That trauma made her stay at home, and she started eating a lot. When she met Dr. Now, her weight was about 800 pounds. She was told to follow a strict diet to lose weight, but because of lack of cooperation, she was sent back. But after a year, she managed to stand on her feet, and her weight came down to 534 pounds. But in the episode of Where Are They Now?, Marla said that she had indeed kicked her bed addiction, and for a total weight loss of about 470, down to 330 pounds. What a win! Brittany Fulfer. Brittany Fulfer's story is the most incredible story on the show, as her weight loss journey is quite remarkable to discuss. At 605 pounds, she was first featured as the heaviest contestant on Season 4. In the start of her journey, she was quite depressed because of her weight and revealed that when she was 5 years old, a monster behind a human's face abused her. What a heartbreaking childhood memory. She also stated that that monster continued doing this heinous act to her for another 6 years. Therefore, after that incident, she started binge eating to cope with all this. After gaining a lot of weight, she started calling herself the most disgusting person in the world. But fortunately, she began to shed weight after meeting Dr. Now, and after following a very strict diet, and by doing excessive exercise, she came down to 365 pounds. Because of her utmost struggles and hard work, she was called one of the doctor's biggest success stories. After losing her weight, she saved her marriage with Bill by becoming physically fit to be intimate. After 1 year later, Brittany dropped over 100 pounds, and now her weight is up to 272. Christina Phillips. 22 years old Christina showed up on the show while weighing in at 640 pounds. She shared that she usually would prefer to leave the house only at 3 a.m. because it is obvious that it's unlikely that you would bump into people at midnight. Christina had started gaining weight in her childhood, and at the age of 17, she was already close to 400 pounds. But when she turned 18, things got really worse because at that devastating time, she got her first lymphedema. After that, Christina had to depend on her mother and her husband Zach to take care of her and her daily do activities. Anyhow, after her first meeting with Dr. Now, Christina struggled a lot, and instead of losing 40 pounds, she actually gained 17 pounds in her next visit. Because she was surrounded by people who even brought her junk food when she was staying in the hospital. She was committed to stick to a 1,000-calorie diet by Dr. Now to make her lose weight. But despite all that, Christina eventually managed to lose 266 pounds in the first year after her surgery. And after another year later, by moving out of her family's house and by getting separated from her enabler husband, she finally made things better, and now she is living with her new boyfriend. Because of that new change in her life, she finally underwent one of the most shocking transformations in the history of the show and ended up losing so much weight that doctors eventually advised her to gain at least 15 pounds in order to be at a more healthy level. Chunk Turner. Chunk Turner weighed 693 pounds when the viewers saw him for the first time on the show. He shared on the show that when his first wife died, he started gaining weight just after the year. He then married Nissa, his second wife, after that devastating incident of his life. Both decided to adopt a kid, and they adopted a son, but unfortunately, he couldn't help his wife out around the house and take care of their son because of his obesity. Once he even said to TLC makers that I would rather be a dead man than have to live like this for the rest of my life. His situation had become more complicated to handle when a 40 pounds growth has developed on his leg, which we called lymphedema. As lymphedema made his movement more hindering, therefore, his marriage became strained. But after undergoing Dr. Now's gastric bypass surgery, he fortunately lost 433 pounds. But God knows for what reasons Turner and his wife Nissa split up, despite the fact that he has finally managed to live a better life. He also shared on a special reunion episode that he is looking for love again. Angel Parrish. At the age of 42, Parrish appeared on the show weighing 570 pounds. She admitted that she viewed herself as an oversized whale. In fact, she also revealed that at the age of 4, she had to give up a baby, and all that sent her into depression, so she coped with binge eating. When she turned 30, she had become pregnant with Andrew, weighed 300 pounds, and kept putting on weight until she ballooned to 600 pounds. Then she decided to seek help and went to Dr. Now. With his help, and after undergoing gastric bypass surgery, she finally lost 165 pounds. And after some struggles, she actually managed to come down to 261 pounds after shedding almost half of her body weight that was 309 pounds. Angel did not stop there and has continued on her journey and nearly turned her life around. Now, due to the amount of weight she's lost, she's almost unrecognizable. Paula Jones. In 2014, 39 years old Paula Jones appeared on the show just after 1 year of her husband's death. His death was a very tragic yet powerful motivation for her, as her husband passed away from obesity-related complications while weighing 600 pounds. So she realized that her weight wasn't much less than her husband, as she weighed 542 pounds back then. She was worried that if she went so soon, just like her late husband, so her kids had to live on their own. Therefore, she decided to move to finally deal with her obesity issue. So, in order to be near Dr. Now's office, she moved with her 4 kids from Georgia to Houston, Texas. A longer journey, and during the most stressful days of her life, she faced multiple challenges, and due to them, she gained 17 pounds more. Well, when she worked out for the first time, she rewarded herself with a burrito, as she felt that was quite harder for her. In early 2015, fortunately, she lost weight and dropped down to 269 pounds. According to Women's World magazine, after some time, she got amazing results and lost 400 pounds. Even after her surgery, her relationship with her kids has quite improved, and now she is the one who tries to teach them to eat healthy. Justin McSwain. Justin McSwain was in the darkest place when he first featured on My 600-Pound Life, weighing 687 pounds. He told Daily Mail that when I go to the bathroom, I do everything I can not look at myself in the mirror, because when I look at the mirror, I see a mistake and someone who's destroyed his life for food by becoming one of the largest people alive. But Dr. Now said to him that he just has to lose 100 pounds if he really wants to go for the gastric procedure. He did his very best by hitting the gym hard, and at the end he lost 92 pounds. Despite falling short of the target, doctor gave him a green signal, and he is a new person today. By the way, he's active on social media and shares things that he never thought of doing, like wall climbing and mountain hiking. In fact, he has shared his side-by-side photos in May 2019 just to show how far he has come just in a year. It is inspiring because maintaining his new weight is a big fat struggle for him that he is doing so easily. That's all, guys, for today with eye-opening cases on My 600-Pound Life. Thank you for watching the video.